Okay, let's get into it. So this is my default blend file. I want to show how to make instances out of an image. So let's start by putting a GeoNode setup on this plane that I have as my default cube, basically. And the first thing we can do is we can add a grid which has this handy UV map output. If we now grab an image texture, I already loaded three images into my blend file, so I guess we can look at that here. I'll add an image viewer, image editor. So here we can look at this one, for example. This is Drake Club Drift. You can look that mashup up, but let's go. So what do we want to do? We can put instances on this grid, instance on points. These can be, let's do spheres, UV spheres. I'll make these smaller already. So this is level 1 of this kind of setup. So what do we want to do now? The main goal here is to color these spheres according to the colors in these image textures, so these spheres can become our pixels. So, well, one easy way to do it is to just plug this UV map directly into the vector. Then we can store a named attribute on these points. This can be a color. Amazing. So if we now call this attribute color and set the material on these instances, we can already add a new material here. Okay, we can call it color per instance. This is not the best name, but lets us pick it already, so that when we hop over into shading, we can take the attribute, which we called color, plug it into the color, and the last thing we have to do is change this to instancer, and then, well, this is not it, because we don't have enough instances. So if we change this to, we can do 64, 64, and then here we have it. Here's the image, pixelated. I guess I'll decrease this, but this is our image. Not perfect, but this is a quick, simple setup. Yeah, if we increase this, we could double this and double this, and then the further up we go, the more we'll see our image, and we can just switch this up. This is the next image. We have some UV mismatch in here, which I will show in another video how to fix. Of course, you can eyeball it by remapping the UV range, but that is so from 0 to 1 to, you can mess around with these values. So here already this is getting rid of those borders, but to get exact values I'll show the setup in another video. But of course we can also play a video on here if we take the scene time. Amazing. So this is me DJing, and if we increase if we get rid of this, again, you'll see we have a more complete setup, and we can even make this 10.8, so 16 by 9, perfect. So now we're playing a 16 by 9 video on these instances. These are tiny spheres. I think it's pretty fun. Maybe you'll find some use case for this. But there's always a deeper dive to all of this.